Well, hello, YouTube. Say lots of folks have, most folks don't even use a landline anymore. I do. Ours is shot. Every time it rains, the internet goes out. And not only do we have a landline, we got old landline. There's our telephone line coming in. You see those three wires there that are about thicker than coat hanger wire? Well, that's our copper wire telephone system coming into the house here. And we don't have dial-up. We have Ethernet Wi-Fi, but it comes in on those copper lines. And every time it rains, the doggone internet goes out. I've got the wire over here, the phone jack over here. I'm gonna spray some WD-40 on it to try to displace any water. And spray it up in the jack here. And we'll wait a little bit, we'll wipe it off, and we'll take it back in the house and see if we can't get the doggone internet to come up again. Now, I don't know if that's a good idea to do that or not. It has worked before. I'm hoping it will work again now. It's almost impossible to get the doggone to get the phone company to come out here. And this thing here has broken away from what it's supposed to fit on. That jack box there. But I'll go ahead now and wipe this down a little bit with a dry cloth. I've replaced this wire more times than I care to count. And now we got it plugged back in. We'll close this stupid box back up. It doesn't hold the water out. And tighten down that stupid nut there. And I'm not going to tighten it down all the way because chances are this won't work. Just enough to keep the box closed up a little bit there. Now if that works, I'll come back out and I'll tighten up the nut then. And we'll see if we get us some internet. Now right here, a little something I got in the mail the other day. Oh, looks like a little suitcase. Flip that up, raise this up, slide it back, and it'll slide in there a little ways. And we have a little portable AM and shortwave fader radio. Kind of like those little Zenith radios like Ron C. and Michael at That Tube Sound have. But I just wanted to get this one here because I'd never seen a Feta model like this before. And thought it was kind of unique looking. This cover is in decent shape. It needs to be cleaned. And it's a little bit darker in spots than it is in others. It just folds down here. And you just clip it like a suitcase to shut it. By turning it around, a little worn out thing there, bring that down. Now I haven't unpackaged this here, really. I haven't been in the back of it. It's got a couple of tubes in it right now, but it's going to need quite a bit of work. There's a couple of tubes that it's missing, and got what in a zenith would be your wave magnet antenna back here. Just a standard old AM loop antenna, I guess. And it has a space here for a battery. I'm not sure what this is. It seems like some kind of a switch, but it feels like it's on a spring. It doesn't want to flip down. Sorry about my camera work. I say I've got to get some tubes for it, and then I'll pull this out and see what kind of electrolytics it's got in there that I need to change out and whatnot. It seems to be pretty rust-free. The cord probably needs replacing. I don't know, it doesn't look too bad. It's flexible, but it's filthy. I don't know, it's got some fraying on it and stuff, just a little bit there. It's got some kind of a switch or something just laying in here. I don't know what in the world that's about, because it's got the two knobs on the front of it that it's supposed to have. I'll say it's just got a switch just lying in the back of it, but it is wired up to something or other. Maybe it's a local and distance switch or something. I don't know. I don't have a schematic for it, so I'll get it out, and like I say, I'll go ahead and change the capacitors in it and check the resistors and order some tubes for it and try to get this one going sometime in the future. I've got several radios, and I've got another one on the way, and I think I'm going to do like Michael over at That Tube Sound suggested and put them up to see which one y'all think I should restore next. I've got my own ideas about which one I want to do next. Basically, the next one coming is the one I want to do next, but let's see here if I can get this closed again. Well, it don't want to snap closed one-handed. Let me set the camera down here. Let's see if I can get this doggone thing closed. Well, get up here. Where the heck are you? Well, what a pain in the rumpus here now, yes. There we are. We got it. Say so there. Whoops. Okay. Don't know what I did there. Looks like it needs a new handle. That one's just coming off there, but we'll see what we can do with it in the future. Not going to worry about it right now. Oh, put that down. There's an old AB battery down there, and there's a reproduction AB battery sitting on top of it. Also, I think Buzz it was talking about wanting to get pencils made in the USA. Well, Buzz, if you go to Walmart and you look just underneath those Ticonderoga pencils that you bought that were still made in China, they've got these right here. USA Gold, number 2 HB, premium wood pencils. Look at there, proudly made in Tennessee. 75 cents for a pack of 8. And you can get them sharpened, pre-sharpened or unsharpened. I just bought the unsharpened ones because they were cheaper, and I've got a pencil sharpener. Got a pencil sharpener right over here. Got this old Boston Champion. I know it's kind of archaic, but it takes about 2 hands to use the thing because it's got this pincher here that you have to pull out and then put your pencil in, and the pincher pulls the pencil into the cutting heads. Let me get this hooked up. Get that in there. Now I gotta hold this, pull this out. Keep that pinched. Put the pencil in, now I can let go of it. And now we should have a nice sharp pencil there. Does a real good job. Gives it a decent point. Doesn't have the wood hanging over it anywhere, and it's a nice cedar pencil. So if any of y'all are wanting pencils made in the USA, since Ticonderoga apparently doesn't do it anymore, get you a pack of them USA Golds. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and see if I've got internet now. Thanks for watching. This is Gary, signing off. Well, I think I've got internet again. I wouldn't swear to it. Haven't tried anything other than to bring up the MSN homepage. And it's up right now. I went out a while ago and sprayed some QD electronic parts cleaner on all the contacts out there too. Because the WD-40, when I came back in, I still didn't have any internet, so I went back out there and I unplugged the phone jack. I sprayed parts cleaner up inside of the jack and on the jack below it and on the other connections out there. And now we'll see if we can bring up anything else on here. Let's see here now. Try to bring up YouTube. And as quick as it come up, I'd say we've got internet again. And I have to do that almost every time it rains. And getting the phone company to come out here and put a new box on is like pulling teeth. You can call them and, well, we'll be out there in a month or two. Well, meanwhile, you're still waiting and waiting and waiting. The time they get here, the internet's, when they do get here, the internet's of course working fine. Well, there's nothing wrong with that phone box. Well, yes there is, because every time it rains, the doggone internet goes out. And I have to go out there and do that shit again. Alright, well, this is Gary. Thanks for watching. Signing off.